Welcome to VIP Smiles Flint. I am Dr. Catrise Austin, the Queen of Smiles. We're here live in my new office in Flint, Michigan, where we're now bringing smile makeovers to the Midwest. I'm super excited today because I have a young lady who came all the way from Toledo, Ohio to transform her smile. And she's been waiting for a long time for this day. So today we're gonna get after it. We're gonna change her smile and change her life with porcelain veneers, which happens to be my favorite procedure.
I have been following Dr. Catrise Austin for about a year and a half now on her Instagram page. Very impressed with different results from previous patients. Also heard the Cardi B story, of course, and I was amazed. So I'm very excited to be here and I can't wait for her to transform my smile. The most important thing about my smile that I would like to change is the spaces. I actually am missing a tooth as well. So I definitely have spaces in the front of my mouth. Being an entrepreneur, I speak to a lot of people, so customer service and smiling is all part of my profession. So I need my smile to be great. So that would be the most important thing, is to have straight teeth, white, and not ashamed of smiling in front of people. What sold me on Dr. Catrise Austin is definitely personality. I can see why she's the dentist for the stars, because she makes you feel comfortable, she makes you feel like a celebrity. I actually have a very outgoing personality, I'm very social, so my smile definitely affects that. I'm not as open as I would be because I find myself covering my smile, or in pictures I'm not smiling at all, and people may think I'm giving a mean mug or I'm mean, and I'm actually not. I'm just afraid to show my smile. Definitely a Cardi B fan, so I'm familiar with the lyrics about her getting the bag and getting her teeth fixed. In my head, I actually thought it was going to be more expensive than what it actually came out to be. I would say do your research before you count yourself out. Don't think that it's outside of your reach or your price range. There's always payment options. And if you're serious about getting a smile makeover, why not go to the dentist for the stars, the Queen of Smiles?
To kick off this smile makeover, the first thing that I wanted to do was make sure Dominique was nice and comfortable. So we got her numb with Novocaine. She is going to be numb for about 3 to 4 hours, but I promise you she is going to be comfortable. After getting her numb, I started by doing some, what we call in the dental field, prepping of the teeth, where we lightly shave the front surface of the teeth, about a ½ millimeter, the thickness of a contact lens. So it's a misconception that a lot of the tooth structure is destroyed when we're doing porcelain veneers, but it's not. We just take a thin layer off the front, a little bit off the biting edges if the teeth are too long or need some recontouring, and that's it. What was unique about Dominique's smile is that she is actually missing one of her upper front teeth. So no matter what, she would have had to get a dental implant, a bridge, or some type of tooth replacement. If she could get the same result with porcelain veneers and not have to go through 2 procedures, how great is that? So I use these pink things called prep guides, which the lab creates for me, which gives me the blueprint of how to trim the teeth. So we check the biting surfaces with one prep guide to make sure that we took off enough space on the biting edge, and then we use another one to make sure that we take enough off of the front surface of the tooth. You may hear about no prep veneers where there's no drilling, but a lot of times in order to get the necessary results without the veneers looking too bulky, we do have to take that layer off the front surface of the tooth. So that particular prep guide is really important to make sure that the veneers are not bulky. So we double checked everything, put in the prep guides, made sure everything was trimmed accordingly, because we want to give the lab everything that they need to make the veneers to perfection. And after that, we needed to make a replica of the teeth that have been buffed. And we do that with this putty molding. Some of the putty molding is placed directly on the teeth, And then the other putty molding is put directly in the tray that I use to get the imprint of her smile. We let that sit over the teeth for about 3 minutes until it's hard. We take it out, and then there's a perfect replication of the teeth that have been buffed. Next, after the putty moldings, we are ready to give her her temporary smile, which has been designed in advance. And this is where all the magic happens. The other thing that the lab has made for me in advance is a putty stent. And this is a stent that we use to make the temporary veneers. We make the veneers right here in the office by using a liquid acrylic. It comes in a variety of colors. Dominique and I discussed what color we wanted her veneers to be, which was white. So I squirted the temporary material into the stent, placed it over her teeth, and when the stent came off, we had a full upper arch and lower arch of temporary veneers. Kind of looked like a cosmetic grill. We placed each of the temporary veneers over the teeth, made sure her bite came together properly, that it had all of the contours, look like teeth. One of the things I really like to do when I do my temporaries, I try to make them as close to the look and feel of the real veneers as possible, and that is a little time consuming. So I do a lot of trimming, checking of the bite, making sure everything is balanced and looks fabulous. And then finally, after the veneers are properly shaped and I'm happy with them, I usually will glue them in with permanent glue so that they don't fall off in between visits. We want to make sure that they feel nice and secure until the second visit when their permanent veneers have arrived. And the final touch is when I put that nice shiny glaze on the temps. It makes them look really nice and natural, and they just look fabulous. I put in a lot of work, but I gotta tell you, every single moment, every single hour is worth it. Wow, seeing Dominique react to her smile made me feel so good. I just love the way her fiance looked at her. She expressed that she's not the most confident person and people perceive her as being mean because she doesn't smile much. You could tell that he knew that he had a brand new woman. He can envision the new life that she has ahead of her. They're gonna have a great life together, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
I just got done getting my porcelain veneers in. My mouth is a little numb, so if I sound funny, that's why. Just wanted to let you guys know about my experience today and let you see my teeth, and I'm very happy and satisfied with them. Got a makeover by the Queen of Smiles, Dr. Catrise Austin. The experience was awesome here in the Flint office. I've been very insecure about my teeth for a long time, and I finally got the makeover that I need, that I deserve, so I'm very happy. Also, I recently just got engaged, so I'll be planning a wedding. So of course, I'm gonna do a lot of smiling, taking pictures. So this Smile Makeover is not just for every day, it's for a lifetime.